All right. Hello, friends, and welcome back to some more of the Divine Speaker. I absolutely just shone a bright light in my eyes, testing the lighting in this room. Today we have natural sunlight, but it's all the way over there because I can't. There's a desk over there. You can see it. I can't clamp my microphone to that desk. Too thick. So I have to use this one over here, which means the light. Yeah, cool. Anyway, I tried out a bunch of different things. Shone a flashlight in my eyes. Not the best idea, especially because we're about to get into that horror part of the game that we did last time. And this scares me, but let's try it out. Let's see. So this time, let's agree to help him. Because we know what happens if we don't. We have to agree to help him, quite literally. I don't know why, but I have a bad feeling. I feel like if we try to leave, I feel that too. I don't think he's dangerous. I think he just desperately needs help. I agree. Plus, you won't find out anything if we just leave. And if you're sad, I'm sad too. Okay? This isn't the time to be joking around. This is serious. Come on, I'm just trying to lighten up the mood a little. You're always head first into danger. Fine, alright, we'll help him. But if he doesn't tell us what we want to know... The sound of footsteps echoed down the stairway as Knox rejoined our group. Have you thought about it? Will you help me? You're not really giving me an option not to, so... We will, but you have to tell us everything you know about Caspian. And you'll be telling us now. I'll tell you half now, no more. And the other half after? That's right. I guess that seems fair? Start, then. Caspian. When I was much younger, only a small child, that's when I met him. I was in the markets with my mother. Standing in the center looking lost was a boy much older than me. He had messy brown hair, I remember, and a curious look on his face. The way he looked at the world, it was like it was his first time seeing it, okay? And then what happened? My mother, she asked him if he had any place to go, but he didn't. He stayed with us for a time, and we became close. He felt like an older brother. Really, I wish that we could stay together forever. He never told my mother or father about where he came from, but he told me that it was from a land far away, and he had no choice but to leave. He always had a sad look in his eyes, and then... his name. One night, his name... it appeared. I wouldn't. There was no way I let it happen to him. Okay, I was confused for a little bit, but the whole, like, people are dying and their names appear on. Okay. So, you're saying he left? Have you seen him since? I haven't seen him in nearly 20 years. But I promise, I can assure you, he's alive. It didn't get him. It? Okay, but we can't search in the middle of the night. Yeah, you gotta let us out first, then we can investigate tomorrow. No. You'll use the spare bedrooms tonight. What? You've got to be kidding me. What, are you trying to keep us hostage here? No. But the streets are dangerous. Do you have anywhere else to stay? He's got a point. As creepy as it is here, we may have to take him up on it. Rain. Calm down, guys. He's just showing us some hospitality. Right? Right. It's not safe out there. You'll be fine for the night if you stay here. Everyone looked uneasy. Can I ask for all their opinion, or is it like only specific? I'm gonna ask for Leo's solely because like bodyguard persona, smart, you know? Leos, what do you think? What do I think? I think this place looks lovely, and I'd be ecstatic at the opportunity to stay the night. Wow, how lucky I am. For tonight, I think it's best if we just do what he says. That was absolutely useless, Leos. Just for tonight, alright? Of course. I've always wanted to sleep over in a haunted house. Ooh! Oh, me too! I'm not serious. Oh, but I am. Let me show you to your rooms. Follow me. He slowly rose back up the stairwell, and we all followed behind him. Is this really the right choice? Rain, in an alternate universe, we chose differently, and it did not end well, okay? I don't want to be doing this either, but as I looked around at our eerie surroundings, I wasn't so sure. Every step we took away from the entry hall, the further we were plunged once again into darkness. Don't do this to me again. You can use these 4 rooms. They're all free. Okay, we each get our own room. I suggest not lighting any candles. And don't wander around. Nox, I don't think I can abide by those rules. Why? I wouldn't want you to fall asleep and leave it going. I've seen whole houses burn down because of simple mistakes. I see. Lock your door behind you and try to be out before sunrise. Yeah, you can stay here for the night, but like once the sun's up, you gotta get out. Like, what? Wow, that's not creepy at all. The earlier you start searching, the better. I'm so confused, Nox. You want us to get locked in these bedrooms for the night, but you want us out by sunrise. The earlier we start searching, the better. But we're supposed to stay in this room for... Okay, thank you, Nox. We'll be sure to do that. Then I'll take my leave. As for tomorrow, there's a lot of leads to follow, so good luck. Good night. Nox quietly faded into darkness and left the 4 of us standing alone in the hall. What are we doing here? At least we have somewhere to spend the night. But why do we have to lock the doors? Maybe he's worried about burglars? Maybe he's worried that if I don't lock the door, he won't be able to resist me. That could be it? Rain, no. Or he's worried that something will come in and get us. That couldn't be true. If we just do what he tells us, I'm sure we'll be fine and able to leave tomorrow. So you agree he's basically holding us hostage? There'd be worse places to be kept as hostages. Like places that don't let us all have a king-size bed for free. He's not even chaining us up. Not that I'd mind. I'm glad you're so easy to please. That's not what people usually say about me. I'll let you have a try if you want, though. More than one try, just for you. That's really generous. In fact, be my guest and try all night. What? I think it's bedtime. Are you going to be okay by yourself, Vaughn? I'll lock the door, so I should be fine. Alright, well, I guess I'll take this room then. Night-night, sleep tight. Ugh. Leos, if you get lonely, you know where my room is. I'll be fine by myself. Thanks anyway. Leo slammed the door behind him, leaving signs snickering. Good night. Good night, Fawn. If anything happens, come get me. I will. Thanks, Rain. The other 2 gently closed their doors behind them. The sudden emptiness made the hairs on the back of my neck stand up. For some reason, staying out here alone felt like a bad idea. I quickly entered the room and shut the door behind me. My dad's dog sighing in the background scared me a little bit. I was like reading and all of a sudden gave me a little spook. The room was dark and stuffy. It hadn't been used in a while by the looks of it. It had that smell, like old books not touched in years, like dust that settled and was allowed to stay. I guess I can't be picky, though. Knox said that we should lock the doors and sleep, but I couldn't help but be curious. Nah, no thanks. I'm gonna lock— oh my god, I'm scared, though. Let me save again. Just in case, I'm gonna lock the door and go to sleep. I think it's probably for the best that I just get some sleep now. Something about the way Knox told us to lock the doors. It was scary. I'll do as I'm told. I put my hand on the lock and was halfway through turning it when I heard a sound out in the hallway. If you don't lock that door, Rain. What was that? I don't care. I don't care. I know he said to lock the doors and go to sleep, but now I'm kind of curious. One small look wouldn't hurt, right? I opened the door and peeked out. The tapping sound was louder out there. It was coming. I thought I heard, like, an actual tapping sound. From down the hallway. A rhythmic tapping. No matter how hard I tried to squint, it was just too dark to see that far. The only way to find out would be to walk closer. I'm not sure about this. Rain, I swear. On one hand, I should just lock my door and leave it at that. Whatever it is doesn't concern me. But on the other, I'm curious. There really is no point in pretending to weigh up the options. I'm too curious to not check. Oh my god, Rain. I stepped out of my room and took a few steps down the hall. The tapping stopped, but I continued on anyway. Oh, it knows you're here. Well, it knows you're here if you say hello, stupid. My voice echoed down the hall before disappearing. Silence. An empty, hollow silence. It's good that I saved that last time. Like, I just had a feeling. I was like, this is the wrong choice, saying to actually lock the door and go to bed. Rain not listening to me when I choose something is not the way that I thought this was going to go, but something in me just said, that's the wrong choice. A sudden cold shiver ran down my spine. Is someone watching me? If I hear that damn murmuring in my ear again, I'm gonna lose it. I stood completely still and searched around with my eyes. I couldn't see anyone. Okay, I really think I should just go to sleep. I don't want to stay out here. Sign? I swear to God, you fucking ass— well, now I feel like I have to stay out. Why are you here? Oh my god. I'm gonna have to protect you now from whatever the fuck it is. Ah! Sign? That's not funny. Sorry, did I scare you? I couldn't help myself. You look terrified. I just wanted to surprise you a little. What are you even doing out here? I could ask you the same question. What? I heard a weird tapping, so I came to see what it was. Oh, whoops, that was me. I can see that. So now will you tell me? How could I sleep after all the mysterious things that Knox guy said? I just wanted to investigate a little. I feel like a real detective. Aren't you scared? If I say I'm scared, will you hold me? Hold you? Isn't that something like you're supposed to do with someone you love? Wow, Rain, you're really learning. Love? Who told you that? Ron told me. He said that out here people fall in love and kiss and stuff. That's a weird way to describe it. You make it sound like you don't know what love is. I don't. It's new to me. You're pretty young, right? I'm sure you'll understand eventually. Aren't you younger than me? I'm 22. You're 4 years older than me? You're just short. Don't worry, I can teach you all the things you don't know. What? Anyway, that's not really the point. I only recently learned about it. This sounds pretty interesting. Why don't you come back to my room so we can talk more? I'm starting to feel scared after all. Well, okay. Being out here is kind of creepy anyway. Right. I wouldn't want you to trip either, so we should probably hold hands for safety. Yeah. You know what? I'm okay with this so long as we get the hell out of here and we lock a door behind us. Yeah, absolutely, Sign. That sounds reasonable, I think. His fingers smoothly glided between mine, locking our hands together. This is the first time I've held hands with anyone like this before. That sounds fake. I feel like we've done it with Fawn before in the game, but okay. What, like this? He held our hands up in front of my face. The way our fingers laced together was kind of nice. Yeah. Feels nice, right? Yeah. Sign pulled me along like this, all the way to his room. The door shut behind us with a soft thud, and Sign quickly locked the door. Thank you. That's all I needed. Now stop. Better safe than sorry, right? Yeah. Sign's room was nearly identical to mine. The same bed, the same table, the same wardrobe. The same amount of dust. It definitely hadn't had many guests lately. What's the point of such a big house if it's just going to sit empty? He sat down on the edge of his bed and beckoned me closer, so I pulled up a chair and sat down facing him. We haven't really had much time alone, huh? Well, we only just met. True. It just feels like we've known each other for much longer. Let's use this time to get to know each other. I was reading ahead. I want to be close with you too. I'm so jealous of Fawn and Leos. They get to cling to you all they want. Yeah, I want to be friends too. Oh, yeah, friends. Hey, I have an idea. We could be really Sign, that sounds bad. Let's just say that. How does that sound? Yeah. Sign. There's a good boy. But first, let's continue that discussion from earlier. Which one? What do you mean you don't know what love is? I don't really know what to say. In Aurelia Cavella, it just doesn't exist, I swear. Where even are you? Hi! What are you scaring me for? All of a sudden he just got up and started walking this way and I could hear his feet against the floor. I only just started learning about it from Fawn. No love? None at all? No, we just get matched up by the speaker. No love involved. Not that I fully understand love yet, though. Sign. I swear. Sounds amazing. That's all I'll read. What? Wait, are you kidding? You don't even know about that? I'm not reading this. I don't know anything about it. I've only heard a little. But they have kids in Aurelia Cavella, right? Yeah. Like, you don't know where they come. Where are you going? What are you doing? That's right. Wow, you've actually lived in a bubble your entire life. I'm almost impressed. Actually, there wasn't a bubble. We were surrounded by... Okay, I get it. So what did Fawn tell you? He told me that you get a warm feeling in your chest, and that's how you know you're in love. And you get married and kiss and stuff. I met another weird guy who explained a little more to me too. That's all? You have a lot to learn then. If you want, I'm happy to teach you. Teach me? Yeah, you know, for, educational purposes. Ron only told you about one side anyway, the boring side. I can teach you about the other side if you'd like. That's kind of him. Well, if you're offering, please. Oh my god. Seriously? Yay! I was sure you'd say no. He looked pretty excited. Made my heart beat a little faster too. There's so much I don't know. Stein really is a nice guy. No, I don't think so. So, where do we start? Yeah, I had to cut a little bit out, but I think we're safe now. He quickly hopped off of my lap and pulled me up from my seat. Seeing him this close up, he really is kind of beautiful. Smooth skin, big green eyes. Well, off you go then. Wouldn't want your lover or bodyguard to get jealous, would we? Who? Nighty-night. He pushed me out the door and slammed it quickly in my face. Lover? By bodyguard, he probably means Leos. I heard the lock slide into place on the other side of his door. Okay, well, at least he's locked in and he's safe. Anyway, it's probably for the best if I head back and get some sleep now. Once I got into my room, I locked the door and jumped straight into the cupboard. Are you kidding me? Now's the time that you lock yourself in? I closed my eyes, finally. What a long day. I feel like so much has happened. Although that's been every day recently. Destiny. Listen to. Speaker. More. The light shall guide you. A cold wind blew from the outskirts of Oxhaver, where two men walked side by side. Not quickly, but at a speed to enjoy the night's atmosphere. They continued like this for a while, quietly and comfortably, before one of them broke the silence. It hasn't changed a bit, has it? It feels the same, oppressive and cold. I'm still not sure about this. People aren't any less creepy either. If anything, they're even more tense than before. What are you doing? Ilrin, you're changing the subject. What, me? I would never. Alright. I promise I'll do everything I can to make sure they aren't harmed. A CG? The green-haired man watched the other out of the corner of his eye. Smooth, fair skin, with two moles under his lip. Peach hair, fluffy enough that he almost wanted to touch. Blank eyes that still moved to watch him back, even if they couldn't see him. You feel the same about him, right? The moment we met, I felt something, but I don't know what exactly he is. Do you think he could be the same as you? No, but he feels similar. I feel drawn to him. Sure would be a shame if he died before we could work it out. Ilrin. Varus. We won't let that happen. Anyway, I was surprised by how much you teased them. You're usually much friendlier. Really? But it worked, didn't it? We learned a lot. And from the reactions to your questions, they couldn't be from anywhere else. Finally, an actual lead after all these years of searching. And then, you can finally go back. Yeah. Varus extended his hand silently, reaching out to something unknown. This whole town feels like death, like sadness and terror, but I can't see a single soul. These murders have gone on for longer than you've been alive, but if they've only ramped up in the last few years, hundreds, if not thousands, must have died. So where are their souls? They can't have just disappeared. I don't like where this is going. Me either. Ilrin, I know I told you that we have to protect them, but promise me that if it becomes too dangerous, we'll leave. But Your life isn't worth throwing away for me. Fine. You don't do anything reckless either. Varys turned his back to Ilrin and smiled. Oh, turned his eyes back. It was just like, okay, see ya. You're being very obedient today. That's not something people usually call me. I guess I'm lucky then. I get to see all these different sides of you. If you're cold, then tell me and we can stay somewhere warmer, okay? No need. You'll keep me warm, right? Of course. The night would be chilly and dark, with only the waxing moonlight to illuminate their path. But it was still more welcoming than the town. Damn. I made it to the end of the demo! Even the characters talk to you when they're done. Oh yeah, thank you for playing the extended demo! We hope you're looking forward to what's coming up. The full game's already out, so I could just continue on and play it. I don't know that we really need to read all this, because it's just the characters talking about the demo, but I'll read it anyway. It already feels like so long ago that we released the original demo. I'm getting all choked up. You weren't in the original demo. I'm sure everyone agrees that the wait to meet me was worth it. Moving on, some pretty exciting things happened this time, right? I met so many new people. Sign seems like a nice guy, but he's a little touchy-feely. Lilas and Nikos are both amazing people, and then Nikos died, I think? I'm not so sure about some of the people I met, though. What, do you mean me? It could be me, too. I wasn't trying to be scary. Well, I think that inviting people into your house in the middle of the night and locking them in might be seen as slightly unfriendly. And I think that inviting yourself into someone else's wagon might be seen as a little rude. Touché. I'm sorry for his behavior. I've told him before that we should ask first. This happened more than once? That's pretty bad. Oh, come on. It's not that big of a deal. I'm not that bad. You're kind of shady. Sometimes you gotta be a little shady to get what you want. Now you'll learn one day, kid. I'll try to behave is what I meant to say. We didn't get a chance to meet yet, but I'm sure we'll get along well, Rain. You should introduce yourself to everyone. You're right, my name's Varys, and Ilrin and I tend to travel together, usually. That's strange. I never saw the two of you together, and I feel like I've heard that name before. Don't worry about that. That's not suspicious at all. Since we didn't all get a chance to interact yet, why don't we play a game to get in? How long is this talking session? Everyone has to point out another person's best quality. That's cute. Me first. Nox, you have glasses that would woo the pants off the grandma. Wait, what? Is that a compliment? Then Ilrin. Come on, you don't need to think that hard. Well, for someone that obviously doesn't bathe often, your smell isn't offensive? Ouch. Then Rain. I can feel a kindness that comes from deep within your heart, a love of people and a want to help make the world a better place. I can tell that you would do anything in your power to assist a person in need. Trust me when I say that a soul like yours is hard to come by. You have so much to give. Rain. I wasn't expecting anything quite that deep. When I think of your best quality, it's a little awkward after what you just said, but you have really killer legs. Oh my god, killer legs. Varys, that brat's right. Look at those legs. They go on for months. Hey, I'm not a brat. Killer legs. Yes, I can see it. So smooth. Whoa! Ilrin! No! What? Thank you for playing the extended demo, everyone. I think it's time we wrapped up. See you later. Say bye-bye, Noxy boy. Is that meant to be me? Goodbye, see you all soon. Okay, anyway. Just take me to the main menu already. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I know that this was an extended demo, but like that was a long demo. I'm really surprised by how long this was. But I don't know, the longer that I played it, the more I was kind of into it, I guess, excited to see what comes next. I feel like it had a little bit of a rough beginning in those couple of episodes where I just was not feeling it, but I kind of want to play the full game. You want me to play the full game too? He's whining. I don't know exactly how that's going to be for a YouTube playthrough, because as you've seen, I've had to cut a couple of parts of the game out in order to upload it. But yeah, I'm actually really interested in the story and what all is going on. This haunted mansion that we're in. I'm scared, but I think it's going to be really interesting. I hope that you're really interested in seeing it. I'll buy the full game, start playing it sometime. Not right now. Not while I'm here, but like when I get back home. We'll think about it. I think it's going to be interesting. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope to see you in the future for the full game when I play it. And, nope, that was it. I don't know why there was an and. I'll see you next time.